Hi guys, welcome to the second episode in the business operational management series. So, in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the core pillars of business operations management. So, this particular series is just for people who are just starting out business or people who are into business and want to optimize the way in which their products and services are being delivered to the end users, starting from the beginning to the end. And they want to learn more about how to manage the day-to-day activities or running of their businesses, irrespective of the sector you are. Either you are in retail, or you are an SME. I believe you get to learn one or two from this particular episode. So let's get into it. The core pillars of business operations management. So the first one I'll be talking about is the process management. So process management is more like the bedrock of operations management because the documented step-by-step instruction rather for everything you do is what determines, is what sets the tone for how your business is going to turn out to be. So from taking of orders to delivery of the product to getting feedback from your customers, and also to restocking again, to reaching out to vendors to get new products, to documenting the product in your warehouse, and also to marketing again, to getting orders, to delivering. So the step-by-step processes, how documented these steps are, is actually what sets the tone for how optimize your business operation is actually going to be. So having a clear standard operating procedures, which is known as SOPs, actually ensure that there is consistency in whatever you are going to do. Take for example, if you want to procure products, there should be standard on the steps that should be taken when you are procuring. If you are to take inventories for your product, there should be a standard process of how inventories are being done. If you are taking orders and delivering orders, there should be a standard process step by step on how all these things are to be done. If you are to hire a new staff, there should be a step by step on how it's being done. And even if you are to onboard a staff, there should be a step by step process on how these things is actually going to be done. So when all these steps are well itemized, when they are well documented, it makes it easy for your business to be able to run. It means that either you are there or you are not there, you can be able to give instructions and people are going to be able to see it and also be able to follow through. And having a standard operating procedures rather in place helps to ensure there is consistency, and it's also help you to be able to train new staff easily. Let's take for example, you are into selling of food now. If you have a step-by-step process of how you make your rice, how you make your delicacies and all sorts, and people already known, or they already know you for this particular delicacy and all sorts, if you are changing stuff every now and then, you discover that if you don't have a standard process in place, when you acquire some new staff, they will just go there and cook rubbish, and the customers are not going to have it, and with that you might get to start losing customers. But if you have a standard procedures in place that clearly state and explain how you carry out the process that actually lead to the production of that particular delicacy, anyone can come on board at any point in time to actually repeat what you as the CEO or what the company has seen as the standard for their products. Anyone can come on board to actually execute this, and the customer is still going to be able to taste it that okay, yes, irrespective of who is making it, and also as far as the standard is there, anyone can come on board to replicate whatever has been done. And this helps to ensure consistency, and also ensure that the quality doesn't get to be dropped at any point in time. So the second pillar of business operations management is supply chain management. So supply chain management has to do with how do you make your procurement? What are those things you consider before making procurement? How do you do your forecast analysis? Take for example this December period now. Like, what data do you use? Like, what data do you use to just sit down and analyze that? Okay, during December, people buy A, B, C, D, and those things are actually going to be the things that are going to determine what you are going to procure. Aside procurement, how do you determine the vendor you are going to like work with? Is it based on pricing? Is it based on location? Is it based on the quality of what they are selling to you as well? Or is it based on the fact that it's easy for the vendor to be? Is it because the vendor is reliable, or they can easily deliver their product to you depending on your geographical location? So this covers everything that you need to like to create your product or your service, and it's about finding the best supplier and also managing your inventory and also ensuring that goods and services that you offer can easily move from one point to the other without any issue. So for you to optimize your business very well, you must ensure that you're able to like get your supply chain management like very well. Like, it's something you must understand and something you must be able to like optimize. You must be able to ensure that you're able to get the right product on board from the best vendor at the best price. When you get this, you must be able to like keep an inventory of it or keep a stock of it. You must be able to like list this product on whatever platform you're able to sell it, do marketing for it, get order for it, and also be able to like deliver it so that the end-to-end supply chain of this particular product like goes on smoothly without like any stress or without like any blockers along that path. So the third one is quality management. So quality management is about setting standard. Like, someone said something one day. He said, quality obeys the law of gravity. That the best you can do is to just keep it up. Because let's say for example you throw a stone up now. Especially people that did mathematics, physics in school, they will tell you that every object under the universe obeys the law of acceleration due to gravity, which is 10 meters per second square. If you throw a stone up now, before you know it, the stone is going to come that way because the law of gravity is acting on it. That's the same thing with quality. So if you are not careful, if you don't hold your quality up, it's almost likely to like come down. So for you to ensure that your product or your service, ensure that there is consistency in the quality of what you do, you must set standard that, okay, what exactly does quality looks like to us? What exactly does like how do we measure quality by the time we are done making a particular product, or by the time we are done delivering a particular service to a particular client? How do we know that yes, we've done the best or we've achieved the best that we can actually do? So you must be able to like set standard for quality, for what you want quality to be for your product and services, and ensure that at every point in time there are checks and balances to ensure that in the process of making the product, you ensure that you're actually ticking off what you have on your checklist, and by the time you are done with delivering the service, you also have a kind of like overlook on it again to ensure that what you've delivered is actually up to the standard or the quality in which you want to be known for. And this is actually going to like help you a lot, because it's going to save you the cost of you having to like redo, or a situation whereby customers will tell you, we don't like this, can you help us change this to this, can you help us add this to it, and all sorts, something like that. So the third pillar of business operations management is quality management. You must ensure that you are able to like keep to quality, set standard for quality, and also be able to optimize to ensure that you are able to like deliver quality product or services repeatedly without dropping the standard. The third and the fourth one is resource management. There is no business without people. In fact, it's even the people that makes up the business. Like what Fela Doto we always say, like he said, a company is not just a building. A company basically is just the people there, because they are the one that determines what happens, what goes in, what goes out, and also. So Resource management is the effective use of valuable assets like the people, the equipment, the cash. So, are your staff trained and are they productive? I think I read a quote on LinkedIn, and the person was like, "What if we train our staffs and they go?" And the other one was like, "What if we don't train them and they stay?" The quality of a company or the standard of a company is directly proportional to the quality of the people that works there. Why? Because people can't give what they don't have. So if you hire mediocre to run business for you, they are going to be delivering substandard services for you. They are going to be rendering substandard services for you. But if you have hire people that know what they are doing, like, it's going to tell on the overall productivity of the business. And sometimes people also need to be trained to be able to like deliver better services, deliver like the top notch services or the top notch products that you actually like want to be known for, or you want your company to be known for out there. So the way you're able to manage the people you have, the resources you have, and also the assets you have also speaks more to your operational management. And this, directly or indirectly, is going to affect your business in terms of profitability and also in terms of scalability as well. So these are the main four pillars of business operations management, and once again, it involves process, supply chain, quality, and also resource management. So if you're able to like combine all these four together and you are able to like manage them very well, I can assure you that you will have like a very good operational control of your business, and you'll be able to like scale and also have a business that is well profitable. I believe you've been able to like learn one or two from this particular episode. Thank you so much for joining. Watch out for the next video.